In principle, we will learn how to set up a Blackboard Collaborative Ultra in order to do conferencing. It's necessary only to have the root account and to have a profile of leader or lecturer in the Nestor tool for the Master Design project. So we can go directly to the Master Design project, and there we'll get directly into, you should have access in principle to organization tools. On organization tools, you should go to Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Once there, you can just wait for the tool to get uploaded and you will create a session. So just click on create session. The session, you will say, okay, this is a Master Design project symposium, for instance, right, of one of a student X, and you will have actually even the chance to record the session. Now let me see. So this is the beginning and the end. Whenever you want it to start and to finish, or basically there is no end, you can repeat the session. You can start a little bit earlier than the session is started. So you have different options. You can even call directly with your phone, or you can generate a link. So you just copy and paste this link, the link the system is generating, and you will be able to actually start the session. There are different ways. So here you can all the guests, you can make them all moderators right away, so they can actually share documentation, or they can write down in a board. But we can start with participant. So your guests are going to be participants. So we save. Now we go directly into the session. We click in the session, and we can, let's say, in principle, we should be able to start. Join the session, yes, here. So we join the session. So it's like opening and closing the link. So the system should ask you whether you should provide permission for your microphone, and you should provide permission for your webcam, and also for your earphones, right? So for me, everything was already activated. But if I open, for instance, a new incognito window, and I copy the link, or let's say I received the link by mail or by WhatsApp, so I can even use my phone. So you will see that here the guest will type the name. Let's say this is going to be my guest. So let's say I created, so I'm the first supervisor, then student X is the one that is going to join together with the rest of the people from the panel, the second supervisor, and the people from the company. Now you join the session. And when joining the session, so you need to give permission to make use of the microphone, and you just need to make, so you can see I'm speaking, so the sounds good, but you can always choose any other input. By default, it works fine, but if it doesn't work, you need to choose other options. Now, yes, it's working. You say that it's working. Now you need to activate or give some permission for your camera, even though probably you don't need to use it, but if you want there, so you can see that the camera is working. So I'm there, okay? And there are just one sort of input. Now it's working. And we can start the let's say that this is for a classroom, right? So this is a tutorial, but for us, it's going to be a symposium, right? So we are here. And here the interesting thing is that you can activate your microphone, you can activate your video. So it's a bit strange because it's the same computer, and that's why the echo. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this, and we are going to so this is actually the screen of the student, or the professor, or the member of the panel from the company. And now here, this is actually my screen. And here I can see now that someone has joined the meeting, right? So student X is here. And what I can do now is the student X, we can make him a moderator, right? Because look at this. So first we can chat, right? We can say things. We can share. I can share as a moderator. I can share documentations, right? I a screen where you will have your PowerPoint presentation or so on, or a document, so you can share it. So I'm sharing this with the author. So you can see that the author member that is connected can see my screen or my PowerPoint presentation. Right, PPT. We can open one, I guess. Presentation. We can just open one. But the student, right? I am in the screen of the student. This person, in principle, let me see. In principle, this person, I'm gonna make it a moderator. I'm just saturating now the screen with a lot of applications. I will just close this. I will stop the sharing. Right. So that the person. Oh, now. So the student is participant. So he's not allowed to share anything, and that's why we can make this student. Now we can just go back to my screen, and we can make this student. We can make him a moderator, right? So now he's moderator. And okay, of course I need to activate the video and the microphone and so on, but we just can keep it closed just for the training. Now, so the student X now is moderator, which means that he or she now can share actually information. So he or she can share information, can share the presentation, since he is going to give the presentation. And that's it. Now, also another option is that actually you can just come here and you can do the recording. Let me see if I can recall where is that precisely. The option is here. So you can actually record all the session. You can record the presentation. You can again, all the people will be, all the people presented in the conference room, of course, is going to appear. So you can just record it. And let me see, I haven't tried this one. We can just stop the recording, and somehow we should be able to save the file. But how to save the file? Let me see if it goes to the chat. Well, where is the file? That's a very good question. That's homework for you. Okay, thank you so much. And this is the quick introduction to the Blackboard Collaborative Ultra. And in principle, the participants don't have to have a root account. They just can use they just need access to internet, and that should be enough and should be fast enough. Let me know how was it. Thank you.